by the time we got to New York to record him, that's what we had in play for him. Don't Wait, Magnolia, and Lies. And he cut all those tracks in about an hour, first or second take. And I was gobsmacked, really. I mean, you know, new respect for John, because he's extremely gifted. I mean, his facility is phenomenal. He is a master. He doesn't even, I don't think he even knows how good he is. And he nailed Magnolia. It's so sensitive.
I didn't know I had to do this, but I'm here. If the late Muddy Waters say, I'm here. How about a great friend of mine, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. John Mayer? How about it? I want him to come in here and help me. If the late Sonny Boy Williams would say, help me somebody. Yeah.
The season 5 premiere episode with one of my absolute favorite guitar players of all time, one of the greatest guitar players of all time, potentially the greatest guitar player of our time. I said it, John Mayer. Now, my friends and I, all of us, we get it. We know Mayer is king. But for whatever reason, a lot of the guitar world, a lot of the guitar community, a lot of the guitar publications don't give him his due. I'm here to do it, okay? John has become a friend over the last few months, and that is insane to me because he is just an absolute legend, and I have been such a huge fan of his since I was a teenager, learning how to play Room for Squares. Yes, it's not a song, it's an album. That's why I said it. I learned the songs off the album. Neon was way too freaking hard, though, at the time. I didn't have the chops. Mayer is dope. I'm gonna go on record and say I already did. I went on record. He's one of the greatest guitar players of all time. Tone, technicality, musicality, rhythm, pocket, dynamics, songwriting, choices, parts, production, all of that. This is a very, very unique musician because he has that perspective of somebody who understands the craft of a song, somebody who understands the craft of playing guitar in a pop setting, somebody who understands how to play guitar as the forefront instrument in a pop setting. There's not a lot of bands or artists that have that these days. That is why I think John is so special and such a great ambassador for the instrument right now.
More B.B. King licks. It's like stealing something from somebody right in front of them. Here's what I'm taking from your house. I'm taking your silverware. He's like, all right.
You keep that up, I'm gonna get up and go. You keep it up, I'm gonna get up and walk out of it.
I got a sweet little angel.
All right.
Going back to the style, I mean, I got it a lot from, I would say John Mayer was the main guy. He changed that double stop thing, you know.
Yeah.
It's, again, I love harmonies. Like, could be like from a vocal harmony or whatever. So instead of just playing this, I just want to play. Everything's double, you know, like I don't know. I like that kind of, that nuance, you know.
Yeah, the first album I listened to it was Continuum, I think. And it's maybe one of his most famous ones. Yeah, and especially when I started, I was really into the blues. You don't need to get technical or have a lot of information on a solo in order to be good. And on the other hand, if you have too much information, sometimes it gets a little worse, you know? So doing a good thing with just few material, and that's what John is doing, actually. If you analyze some of his solos, sometimes he's just doing the pentatonic stuff, but he uses it in a way that, you know, you are really amazed by the musicality of it, not just the vocabulary or the harmonic information, you know.
In 2001, our band was out touring at Brooks and Dunn, and then Room for Squares had just come out. And Tim, the drummer in our band at the time, brought this record into the bus. And we're all travelling on one bus, you know. And they're like, check this out. And we listened to No Such Thing and Why Georgia Why, and just loved it.
Thank you.
And played it constantly.
Thank you.
It was like the record of that tour. Every time we come off stage and we get in the bus, there'd be that record playing.